my arcane skill, that we will be able to solve this problem. Or even cure it. You want that, don't you? You realize that it is a curse.
I don't know what I want. I know one thing for sure. I'm hungry and wasting away.
Can I get your opinion on something?
Yes?
Do you think that beard oils are appropriate gift for a dinner?
Only if the person you give them to has a beard. Gareth does not count.
He's trying to grow one, I believe. I haven't had the heart to tell him it's not very good.
He needs to eat more meat and spend time in the cold to help build manliness.
Or you could just simply have a spell cast upon him called,
Grow beard.
Brown man.
perhaps we can help him with that as well. Maybe as sort of a warm-up project to the controlling mechanism. Some sort of beard growth.
We haven't checked to see if
You know,
I could give him a nibble and that would help him with growing hair.
I get it.
Okay, what's wrong with it? I start just throwing dispelling bombs at him. No. Okay,
The hair has a mind of its own. It controls him.
Okay.
And I escort Oberon to the dinner.
Okay. Oh, no, after you.
You're the wizard, you don't stand in the back.
I'm gonna stab you in the back.
I gotta push him
You spindly wizard wrists.
Oh, good evening, my friends.
Oh, if ever there was a man who needs a few days off, is that one right there? That's you, Oberon, who's been working for months on end, every day, on our things, for which we are all very grateful.
Oh, it was a pleasure. I learned so much about magic item crafting that I think I'm almost ready to start crafting rods, he says. He walks by you.
Detect magic on him. Detect
Look,
crazy.
I know this is a humble gift, but it occurred to me only recently that for an occasion such as this, we should repay it with kindness and generosity. There are some exotic beard oils, the best that I could find in your fair city. I know that you like to keep care of your beard.
Oh, we're supposed to break it.
Thank you, Oberon.
Detect or
And
sense
I got you a castle in the head of your greatest enemy.
That's what I was talking about.
Yes, we've all
We've all heard that story.
Yes, but we can hear it again, can't we?
heard the story, but please do.
I haven't had a chance to embellish it yet.
Lockhart slides over so Ron can have a seat. He says, "Oh, thank you." And he sits down. He politely puts his hands on the table and listens to his Olden story, even though he's heard it like in 3 different versions. And
But in this version, there were 40 dwarves attacking him.
okay.
And Azildin was flying whilst dodging fireballs and lightning bolts when shooting his bow.
Interesting. Druids with fireballs.
Is so rich, actually.
Hey John,
Apparently
do
there's a
witches have
difference.
fireball on their list?
No, but druids with the fire domain do.
There's no way to do it.
I know every way to get a fireball. Let me just say.
We'll call this new post episode the slightly believable story.
consider.
technically credible tale.
I'm glad that we didn't have to fight that sub-clan of the Esclav tribe during our battle.
You're right.
Sense motive on Oberon.
Yes, I feel wonderful.
Yeah, sense motive on Oberon.
Tavover. I need a family of stout. A big one, medium one, little one, tiny one.
Trafalgar, it's the table over there on the end. All those cups, those are for Euchre.
Oberon, you're never fine. There's always something wrong with something.
23 cents motive on Oberon.
I realize that in the past I might have been a bit grouchy. I simply miss home.
Well, that's understandable.
And the evil things that I saw there, well, I can't get them out of my reverie.
I can cast 10 fourth circle spells a day.
I know, you're an accomplished spellcaster.
Something's wrong with him.
I've been trying to figure out how you do it. And I must admit, I'm a bit envious. I apologize.
It's from the summit. We all have our own special tricks. But anybody else?
Please, this is not about me today. This is about Lokrik and the dinner that he has prepared.
How are the magic? How are the
He
magic?
smiles at you.
How are the
Be
magic?
smiled! There's something wrong!
I should like to propose a toast.
Alright, let me pick some goblet. I guess 2 hands.
Yep. It comes in pints.
Kleenex?
Gallup raises a glass.
Okay, it's got
I
two
should like to
big
propose a toast.
Sugar's got 2 ready to go.
Azulun's got his bottle of schnapps.
For kids.
Just
He's drinking wine because
for me, it dulls the senses.
indeed. I should like to propose a toast.
Be impolite
Lokrik.
toasts at an occasion such as this with water or tea.
Lokrik
Just
of Dvergholme,
that's enough.
There is something wrong.
a suitable king, an excellent man. A dwarf that does his civilization, his race, my charisma's really high. I'm not stopping.
You're distracted by Oberon smiling and going, "Go on."
He does his race credit
He's in pain because those muscles.
with his bravery, his skill at arms, and his leadership. I am honored to have you with us in the constellation of Aegis.
I just pour the mead.
And I'm not finished.
Everybody started.
To Azildan, never have I met a finer archer, nor do I think one exists. You are a man in touch with the world around you, with everything and everyone. You understand what it is to be in the forest, or in a village, or in the city. It is not anything to you. Everything is simple for you to understand, because you are wise.
Someone recognizes that.
I'm glad to have you with me.
Likewise.
Let me go.
Here.
You are a credit to the elven race.
I smile at it.
As though they just kind of touches over, I'm like, let it go.
Gallic kind of smirks, like you can tell that he knows that what he's saying isn't true, but he's just trying to get a laugh out of you.
Oberon looked like he was trying to politely correct you after all this time.
Gallic winks at Oberon. Like he knows what he's doing, he's just playing around. Never have I met someone so selfless. Someone so brave for being so small. You're a priest, and a druid as I understand it. And perhaps you know the trees and sticks even better than Azildon over there. But I'm glad to have you with us. I'll never turn down your counsel, nor be sorry to have you on my side. No, bro.
Here's the drink. Cheers.
I apologize for my humor earlier about gnomes and elves, but I have to make light of my own mistakes. We don't have many magicians on my world. It's not a thing that is common. But it is my understanding, after being with you for almost half of a year, you are one of the most accomplished spellcasters that could ever be. And the things that you have fashioned with your artifice, your talent with magic, with working, with things beyond my comprehension. I am pleased you are with us. We would be we would be missing part of us if you were not here.
He smiles politely.
I look forward to your counsel in the future on things arcane and magical. I don't think I could ask for a better magician to be at my side to help me, to help all of us. And though I know no elves, aside from Azildon, though I do understand he is not fully elf, if all of them are like you, then you are truly a race of wise and powerful individuals who deserve respect.
Always polite and never condescending, apparently.
Okay.
Anuka! Uka, I chose you for last because I have something special for you.
Ah, surrender.
Surrender! Ha ha!
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine.
Well, there's a levy between me and him, so...
He's small, I can stab over his head.
Creature evil ways.
On our side, you've used that strength to help us. I've seen how selfless you've been.
You cut out since the beginning of Uger's speech.
Oh, sorry, let me go ahead. I don't think anyone here would disagree that you're the strongest man any of us has ever seen. Perhaps the strongest of any being in the multiverse. I'm glad you're with us. I've seen how selfless you can be. You're a large man. I'm sure some have treated you poorly for that, thinking that you're merely a brute. But I think we know better. We've seen your heart. It's as big as you are. You have the right idea, and I'm glad you're with me. I'm glad you're with all of us. I have something for you. I've done a little bit of digging into where you're from, just what I picked up from talking to you. He picks up this. It looks like a cage, but it's covered in a sheet or a blanket, and he puts it on the table. He pulls the sheet off and opens up this cage, and there's a falcon inside with a little hood over its head.
A falcon. I heard a cane, so I was trying to. I was getting a pimp cane. I'm like, what? A cage.
I hit you with my cane, boy.
A cage. Yes, there's a cage. I've trained this falcon with you, or for you, with one of my own. We might go falconing sometime. In addition, I've taught him to carry things and drop them on command. I know you like your bombs and your alchemist flasks. He'll deliver them wherever you want. Just make sure you wear the falconer's gauntlets or he might claw up your arm, though I suppose it might not do much to you. I'll have to wear one.
Tanglefoot barracks from the sky!
His name is Melindor, and I think he'll serve you well.
His name's what?
Algor? I heard Algor.
What is
Yes, Tanglefoot bags from the sky, alchemist fires from the sky, thunderstones from the sky, anything that you could drop from the sky.
Is that a specific trick?
Yeah, it's called Bombard.
Nice.
Time to put ranks back into handle animal, because
Oh god, he's pulling out tries!
Final swoop.
Marty, can I roll the hit dice for these creatures instead of just taking average?
Sure. Actually, is it one hit dice for the falcons?
The falcons are 1 hit dice, the dogs are 2. I was going to roll them as well.
No, just give them max.
Alright, they have 8 hit points. They are strong!
With your high animal handling, you were able to pick out the alphas of the bunch.
Yay.
still don't pass on them, they might die.
What a thoughtful gift, says Oberon.
And the Zildan eyes Oberon suspiciously.
Alright. Dollars or
So I'm gonna there's a falcon in my menagerie that you could add to your pack. That's Menlador. He's a falcon, which is apparently a hawk that costs more money.
Why would you buy one? Don't know, but we got one. Thank you.
Because apparently commoners aren't allowed to buy them in some kingdoms.
That's awesome, actually.
I know. It's literally the same thing, but it costs 5 times as much.
That's a plumage.
Fuck you. I've included the important stats for him on there.
Yes,
In the
I see.
Okay, let's see if Oberon notices you guys all looking at him funny. That sense motive is +3. Nope. He does not crack 10. He's sipping at his alcohol.
Oh,
Are we doing sense motives on this guy? Is that what's going on?
I sensed motive 23.
oh we all know he's acting weird. I think
23?
everybody knows he's acting weird.
Yeah, there's something up with him.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this again before I do this. Spell-like abilities have no physical component. I don't have to do anything outwardly to use a spell-like ability. Okay. Okay.
I think they still do have the components, don't they?
No, they don't. Look it up. I will show you.
Dylan, where's the rules?
You're...
They have no verbal, somatic, focus, or material components.
Okay.
But they still have concentration checks.
That's how
It's
you
just a thing
start. That's how you start a spell. There's still concentration checks, and there's still attack
Correct.
opportunity.
That's correct. There's all that stuff. But the thing is that there is no, there's no like I hold my hand out and do this unless you really want to. It's just you do it. It happens.
No, I think we've played that there are cues to take the AOO that you're doing something.
It's there so that...
Well, the cue is you're sitting there not defending yourself like a douche.
No, but it specifically triggers an AOO.
It's
All right.
creatures that don't have mouths from being able to use spell-like abilities, and it's also for armor.
It's not. There are powers that allow you to do things subtly, and that's how to do it. So you cannot just do detect. Like, people can make spellcraft checks to see what you're doing.
Oh, sure. But I'm just saying it's not, like, obvious to anybody what's going on.
No, it is obvious.
Oh, alright, fine.
Yeah. So you can detect free actions would be less obvious than others, but there's still a thing that goes on.
But if it's not detectable when I do it, right?
What's that?
That'd be special.
So
So Oberon's like he drinks a little bit. I guess there's a cheers, or is there like a?
There was supposed to be a cheers.
Yeah!
Yep.
Uh,
They're still holding up their glasses.
Cheers.
As I raise my glass, I detect evil on him.
Okay. So Oberon's fiddling with the liquid. He looks at you for a moment. He turns around and looks around, like looks over his shoulder.
Is he evil?
No, there's no evil coming off of Oberon.
Okay, good. Cheers!
Too much beer at the cheers.
I just accidentally activated my class ability.
And Hilda takes his drink and goes, yeah!
Over his shoulder. I think that's just tea for me, please, Trafalgar.
Oh, by the way, Lowcrick, I don't know if Lucas told you or not. Lordrum's ready to be set free. He's all right now.
he said that the tear was the thing that made him bad. He didn't mean to.
Didn't. Where's the tear now?
It's in my chambers. I do not believe that the tear makes one bad.
Oh?
Oh, Gareth, you got hit by it, didn't you? What happened to you?
It felt as if part of my essence was pulled out of me. I resisted it. With every fiber of my being.
What if your being had less fiber?
I think my being has most fiber than most of you. No offense.
Question is, I'm
Sounds
wondering,
very regular.
what Icar's asking is, what would have happened if you didn't have as much fiber as you thought you did?
I don't know. So,
I'm in.
if I understand what the Phantom told me
In fact,
when we spoke with him
think
on that night when we camped outside the village or the city,
I think the tear. I'm sorry, Gareth. I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, it's fine. Go ahead.
Hey, this niceness is killing me. What's happening here? I'm scared.
I believe the tear of the Shadow King healed.
You used it? You brainy twat! I'm supposed to be doing that without talking to us.
It was. At the time, I thought it was a good idea.
Oh, did you now?
And now?
And now I realize that it has the ability to heal.
Heal you or what?
You know what? What exactly?
Undesirable traits.
You can't do that. Become flawed.
How come it didn't make Lodrum healed of undesirable traits then? He had quite a few.
I suspect that there was not enough goodness in him to begin.
Oh no, there's definitely goodness in
He
it now.
seems
He's
not too
really
bad, I
sorry.
mean.
He's really like.
Mhm.
You ever saw someone filled with regret? That was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. It's vulgar.
Look, you're gonna find out everything about this dumb thing.
It was worn around the neck of my grandfather.
Can we ask your grandfather what he did?
What
What
kind
it
of
was?
fellow was he?
He was the best of dwarves.
What else does it do?
Runs in family.
Obviously.
According to the blind priest, he wandered into a place at the bottom of Yggdrasil. and confronted something called the Shadow King.
We're going to the bottom of the castle to find Oracle.
And after exiting that cave, after sacrificing, many of the dwarves gained wisdom that day, and he carried the tear of the Shadow King upon him. And never did walk a better dwarf, uncorruptible, than my grandfather.
So here's my question. You're not just taking something away and putting it nowhere.
So
Where's it going?
my question comes first.
I started.
Too bad.
Arm wrestle.
Okay. Why are we not checking for curses or magic on Oberon?
I believe Gallus just did.
Did you look for magic?
Oh, it's gonna be magic on him. He's a
I see no evil on him.
Well, we need to have Oberon. Oh shit.
Here's the thing.
Where's yours?
It's like a plant. If
Let
you
me-
take a... What?
You're wearing your new hat.
Yeah?
Point the magic spell at Oberon.
Yeah, I'm gonna diplomance. I'm gonna diplomance Oberon now.
Diplomats.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to convince him that that if there's something wrong, if there's something going on, he should tell us so that we can help him.
Weird.
Okay.
Or maybe...
Go ahead and roll that.
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check. He's your friend.
I'm gonna use my awesome power. 45.
Who's that? This is Oberon.
Yeah, no, I mean the guy that's asking
In the chat.
the people.
Oh, the people in the chat.
Oh my god.
Yes. That's why we're wearing pants today.
Actually, I take it back. I'm actually, it's actually 43 because I've got the Ring of Dwarf kind on.
Okay. So, what specifically are you asking Oberon to do?
I'm also gonna blow a d6 on this.
Sure.
Oh, that DC guy's lucky.
What? 43 plus.
Oh, 1! Ooh, good use of mythic points there.
Joke.
And you're trying to convince him to tell us if there's anything
It's my
wrong.
kid.
Yeah, if there's something wrong, like, you know, if there's something bothering him or there's something going on that he's keeping a secret from us, he should tell us what's going on because we're his friends.
I haven't been honest since I've met you.
You mean because you know all of us were rescued from disasters, yet you never chose to tell us about the one you was likely rescued from?
Yes.
Yeah, we all knew that.
No, it's not a surprise. Something crappy was happening to all of us.
It's something that haunts my reveries. It's
Sometimes
dreadful.
better out than in. Other times, better in than out.
I never want to be hanging out with you, bro.
I don't know quite what it is. But the scene that I saw beforehand, it is hardly fit for a dinner.
Then do not speak of it now. We can talk of this later.
No, that was fine.
It chased me through the library, and
He was in the library.
oh, yes, he tells you his pages.
Is this where we find out he's afraid of mice?
It's
Are we
drift.
gonna have to do the? Are we gonna do the Oberon backstory soon? Is that the plan?
Oh.
I'm the first member of the stratum of High Arcana to study both the paths of wizardry and arcanistry. I achieved my first and second staff laurels at the stratum. I achieved my staff laurel of the wondrous crafting at the stratum as well. I was appointed at that point as apprentice archivist at the Stratum Archives. I believe I was 134th.
I don't think he was well known by his names.
Well,
No, actually, some of them were jealous of the fact that I could study two paths of magic at once.
Success breeds contempt. Go on.
It was in the library that something happened. I stumbled upon one of the librarians having his skull slowly removed by a creature that I cannot quite grasp its shape and form, as if it was performing some sort of experiment.
Well, that's awful.
There were other things in the room, and when I say things, they were not animal, they were not beast, but some sort of aberration. And they started coming after me, and through the library I did run.
Still think mine was worse. Mine was
Why have you waited too long to tell us?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear.
I'm not blaming you, but
There are many
did
wizards.
you not come to trust us before?
Once
been
I
half a
heard
year.
your stories, I decided not to make it any worse. It was an elvish problem. I did not think that, well, no offense, what arch-wizards could not handle, arch-wizards would be able to handle what the likes of us could not.
Most arch-wizards don't arch-wizard well if you punch them in the dick.
I haven't met any archwizards, so I can't say anything to that.
He thinks for a moment. He's actually considering what you're saying.
Sometimes all you need.
Well, throwing sad stories. Allow me to.
If I can tell you anything,
Okay.
it's this. I haven't met a single beast, a single monster, a single blackguard villain who's been able to stand against my lance as long as my friends have been beside me.
Oh, this remains true for all the times.
It's a good thing Lodrum wasn't killed. He had the skin thing, because he is really actually a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand up,
Alright.
ladies.
So something's wrong with you two now.
No, I'm telling you, he's alright, that one.
Aside from the incomprehensible creatures, the part that really bothered me is that the man was still alive as his head was being opened.
That's...
And the look on his face.
That's not cricket.
Trafalgar sipping on a thing.
See, I don't know if that's better or not than being poisoned and turned into a pile of slugs.
There was buzzing, and I had a hard time casting magic. And
You did this, Mark. You did it, I blame you.
I did not.
And I did what only
Everyone's speaking,
I
right?
could, which was run
Oh, smart to your life.
into the stacks. Like I was just a child. I ran, and I fell into a stack of books, and one I did not recognize. And I opened it, and I saw this white light as creatures that were running at strange angles were coming at me. The wizard was there. The wizards whose robes I coveted when I first arrived.
May his tools serve us silver as well.
Wait, wasn't he a human?
Yep.
What? Oh, well, never mind. Never mind.
And in that light I found the wizard. And I think we traveled via the Ring of the Gods.
You're speaking of which, we found some more songs.
What?
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they've been sitting on a pile over there. Really sorry, been busy.
Logan needs to take a look.
I've got a couple of things to mention.
Like what?
So I talked with Petra regarding my parents in Oberon. You remember that image of what we saw?
Oh, that was dreadful as well. They were frozen.
They were. She mentioned it as the end of all things. Apophis and Ahmed. That's what she referred to as.
Yeah.
She kept on going saying that, said a lot of people think that at the beginning there was a void, and at the end there shall be a void.
And she said that was the end.
So that was the day I learned it's not apocalypse, it's apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Doesn't sound right to me.
It's not ipsis. Alive.
No.
Apocalypse.
Anyways, my parents were there.
Yeah, but they're frozen, right?
Well,
Yeah. Lokrik's been watching Oberon. He does turn to the others, and he's got a question on his face, like.
Oh, what do we do with Oberon?
And Uker, you're going to be a dad soon. No, Uker. When I was learning that spell to help you control your shape changing, your unbetrothed girlfriend arrived and threatened to release dragons.
You must have been.
That woman's a twat, I tell you.
You must have been very rude. She was very polite with me.
This is no laughing matter. She wanted the blood of each and every one of you, or hair,
For what?
to make sure that her son, your son, would not be killed by us. I refused.
Seems reasonable.
She said she would release things on Yggdrasil. I still refused. And she said that she would wake the dragon spawn of the dragon that resides somewhere near Yggdrasil, which live on Vosgard.
So that's where we're going.
Right?
So she wanted. Was there anything else? She wasn't like that when I was there. She was kind of
Oh yeah.
open to negotiation.
The point is,
You're telling me you paid for it?
No, I might have been bought.
Well, now we know what you
Also-
are. It's just a question of negotiation, ain't it?
there's one more thing that is more directed towards Lokrik. So I resurrected Haroon of Diamond Case. And
Isn't she the enemy of the dwarves? Says Oberon.
yes, she is, but in hopes of making peace between the two peoples.
Oh, isn't that thoughtful?
How'd that turn out?
It's not pretty predictable. She came back. Resurrection is not the same as any other spell. The creature comes back as whatever is local to the land. She came back as a female dwarf.
Sorry.
I thought it was a little amusing, and I use that when I'm speaking to her, saying that nature's giving you a push to try to make peace between your people and the dwarves. Anyways, she still looked pretty. Just saying, Audrey. She said that peace would be achievable if she had the stuff. That.
Go on, make the joke.
Your joke is you've got a son on the way. He's unlikely to be a lot stronger, a lot worse than you. Look at what we fought, and look, it was like.
We had a competition of strength. I knocked Volgren to roll on his ace.
Now imagine that power, that elevation of power from you up.
Yeah, I got a feeling your child's not going to be real with the strictest.
Now, and to be honest, the mother monster did not. She didn't take my offer of letting us take the child and raising him ourselves in good, hospitable environment. She didn't like that.
So before we get too far off track, let me want Lokrik to give the new female dwarf the staff. That was a joke.
Well, we all anticipated him making that joke.
Pretty much.
The staff is like.
Oh, okay.
Let me just drink. Just.
No offense.
None taken. He's looking at over.
And that was the last cup of news.
Okay,
From
Trafalgar, If this is what heroes talk about, they're all insane. They're just talking about half a dozen things that are like just sort of way out there.
So, Oberon,
My drink is too
where
much for you.
is
That's what you should be
the
thinking.
tier now?
It is where I left it, inside a container. Arcane locked, and my chamber is alarmed.
Well, if it's like you say, and it heals you of your inner
Well, yes.
uglies,
In fact, perhaps all of you should use it as well.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
who's got more inner ugly than... No, thanks. But it literally crawls out at you.
Well, my question comes back. We don't know much about this thing. Look, we need to find out what it does with these.
But they
pulls
also
them from where do they go?
load them into his outer ugly.
Where do they go? How come Lodrum, this happened to him? What's the side effect?
I don't know.
No, yes, but these are the questions we need to have researched.
No, what you should do is you should go talk to Lodrum.
And why are you two so happy with him? You spoke with him.
We spoke with him, that's why. He's fine. The effects of the tear have worn off. So he says. And I believe him. And
No reason not to.
he's a law-abiding, straight-shooting dwarf who's just looking to
He made some
make
mistakes.
up for his mistakes and rejoin society as a loyal subject of the new king.
So, I mean, I could just summon some creatures to just gnaw the shit out of him from inside the cage.
Oh, I almost got. I think I got that joke.
Says Oberon.
Right, yes.
Sure.
If
That was sarcasm, right?
No, he's fun.
Yes, Sheldon.
I liked him when he was grumpy a bit.
so, we need to.
Lordrum has a honeyed tongue.
Well, I'll admit he's got a way with words, doesn't he?
He seemed to be very clearly spoken.
Yes, he's no mumbling like me.
But surely, even if he has been healed, what he has done should...
We're just saying that we are open for his rehabilitation. He has time to make amends.
He can stay where he is for now.
I would look at that.
I put Scrolls here in front of door. Oh, there's another person that was running around the Acropolis.
I spied a prick.
Right, I remember him.
Yeah, he'd been going through things. It's like he took off with a few things.
But he's not able to leave.
Actually, yeah, he
Where? Oh.
by a temple.
Yeah, but we've got a
Or in Iximus.
It was before the spell was up.
Yeah, before.
sure, but he hasn't been back since.
But
No, he ain't been back since.
He got a bunch of things.
Before.
He might have more soul. We should find him.
Track him down. Kick him
Do ascending to him, or perhaps the scrying.
So, are we to go to my quarters then, and all of us could use the stone together?
No, I'm not touching that blood.
Where you have had to make smart.
Yes.
Oberon, if you would kindly stir for us.
Let me go. This is not the kind of party I signed up for.
I'm not sure what.
No, take off. We want to see if there is
Hair on elf.
magic from the stone on you.
No, I've already looked.
May we look?
It's mounted on the bluffless elf. I think he's bluffless. 28.
He did some experiments on his own.
He's got inspired bluff. He uses his intelligence for bluffing. Shut.
I feel wonderful.
That's not normal. Sorry.
The problem is you shouldn't feel wonderful right now.
Why not? Lurk's grandfather used it. And look what he built.
And Lodrum used it. And look what he did.
Yes, artifacts can be fickle, and they can be dim. But Galeth did not sense any evil.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Lemmy's gonna blow a point and try to detect good.
So you're saying all your anxieties.
Uker
made
just kind
you
of
so
sort of
cranky.
steps out of the way.
It's all gone now.
Yes, I think the gem took it aside itself.
So detect good.
Okay.
So part of you is in the gym.
If you want to look at it that way,
How do we get it out?
why would you want to do that?
Question is it's not how do you get it out? It's
You had part of your mortal soul excised from you. Why would you not want it back?
Does it switch at some point?
Didn't Lodrum touch the gem to your cheek, Cal? Didn't you feel what I felt?
Did. It was blasphemous, perverse.
Detecting of the goodness.
Respectfully, Galeth, I must disagree. Perhaps if you touch it again, you'll see.
I will not do that.
I know one of the other things I learned was of a very, very good use for hammer.
Okay. He is radiating a strong, good aura.
Oh, he's a priest now, is he? Or an evil lord, looks like a good outsider.
What are you getting, Danny?
He's good.
Pointed at, like, Lurk.
Okay. He's radiating
Some good.
a faint, good aura.
There's 2 levels between there.
Yes, faint, moderate, strong.
He's like a... You've got spellcraft amulet, roll your spellcraft check.
And you're pointed at your other companions?
Yeah, so take a look at what's going on over here.
Okay.
Lurk goes...
Azildan has a strong, good aura. You can't sense your own.
I'm evil.
And Galeth has a
Strong,
good aura.
Wait a second, I don't know if paladins get aura.
I believe they do.
Well, they do get aura, yeah.
Oh, yes, they do.
And the nuclear doesn't radiate anything.
I am so good I'm off the chart.
Oh, I knew that you would try to do this, he says, and then he puts on the ring of freedom of movement and the mind shield.
That. Oh, you. Right.
I wanted to see he had that ring off so I could actually push him into the room because he knew Uker would want to push him somewhere. Otherwise I just would have went and fell down.
I'll keep it off for now.
I apologize, but you understand our
No apology needed. But I strongly suggest that we all go and I can guide you through the use of the gem. I believe it confounds those who've already been corrupted. And for those that already have a strand of virtue, will make them great.
Oh, I'd like to be great.
I suspect, however, no
Looker
offense.
needs to use little Looker room.
But if that was its intent, how come Lodrum used it on Galeth? If he was trying to kill us, that would not have been. Do you understand what I mean? If Lodrum knows that it was going to make him great, he wouldn't have used it on Galeth.
Maybe Lodrum didn't know its true intent.
Maybe because he got turned into something evil, he thought he'd do the same thing to Gareth.
Wouldn't that be dreadful?
And evil Gareth. That's right. Gareth riding a flying dragon. That's mad. Terrifying.
I'm suspicious of anything that might impact one's soul.
Right. I don't believe in that. Your balance, like if you try to take the pests out of the dirt that a plant's growing in, then the good things inside, the good creatures inside, will become a pest. Everything has to be balanced, even within you yourself.
It's just crazy true to talk balanced.
No, it's true. It's true. The roots start getting rotten and everything. Start shrinking and
your
doing
roots.
that. I've tested it. Right, urinated well out, but whatever. Do what we can. You need to get me a fucking ice cream.
That's a good idea.
You want
Ice cream too.
Ice cream for you. Ice cream for you. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 ice creams. 4 ice creams. Yes, yeah.
I'll have a pie.
Alright, yeah, ice cream for her.
Please. I'll get no ice cream for her.
So,
I just have a coffee.
yes, you said that if you already have corruption, it makes it worse.
I believe that's how it works.
So I should not touch stone.
I'm not sure how it would work with you. Maybe a coin toss. As much as I dread for there to be chance involved in all of this.
Does this seem like something you would want?
Yes.
Would you have wanted this a week ago?
I don't know. I can't see why not.
2 weeks ago?
I hardly know what a week would have done.
Before you touched it, would you have wanted to touch?
That's what I'm saying. I feel wonderful.
Are you still talking about the gem?
Please tell me you are.
Right.
A week ago, would you have liked to touch it? How about 2 weeks ago? Before you touched it, did you really want to touch it?
Oh, God.
Booker thinks we should smash the gem.
All the evil legendary heroes come out. Oh, put them back together!
Do you truly think that all the evil inside will come flying out, Lemmy? Well, then we cannot smash it.
How would it be allowed?
We leave it inside, where it is safe.
How was Lodrum making shadows?
Oh, I was thinking about keeping one of those gems, but I decided to destroy it.
Because? Do you have souls?
There were shadows inside of gems. That item is no longer with us.
Good.
I know. I believe shadowy undead create more shadowy undead, and there are horrible parables of shadows begetting shadows. Before, I might have considered keeping it, to use it. Before, I would have made the excuse. It's a summoned creature, after all. What difference is it from that and a fireball?
Booker is picking up a piece of food. He is throwing it at Oberon.
At least it's not a Tanglefoot bag.
What does he do?
Who?
Oberon.
You're Tanglefoot bagging him?
No, I'm throwing a piece of food at him.
He picks it up.
Yeah, that's a good use of the throw anything.
Okay, I throw another piece of food at him.
Is this a game?
What are you doing, bro?
I'm trying to make him mad.
Oh, well, you're my friends.
Why?
because he should be getting mad. If he's our war wizard, he needs to be able to be mad.
But I'm a crafter, a researcher.
You are also war wizard.
That's not bad. That one hurt.
Good.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Okay, oh.
He then prestidigitates the food, and he gathers up some of the food, puts it on the table. He puts it on a little plate. If you want this back, I know you like to eat.
Uker's eyeing up a big jug of beer.
I see that, Hooker.
Tell me,
Is this a bluff?
What?
No, it's for later.
Okay.
Oh, you don't want that?
D&D notes. Stuff we can't do. Well, we can, but it's okay. So he doesn't get mad.
2 big dogs come into the room.
how you doing?
Fly over to where Gallup is sitting and lie down.
Okay. They come over and they lie down near Gallup. It looks like they're pets, so normally you wouldn't let too many pets in this place, but when you've got the air.
Something has to eat the leftover food.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody's been throwing food all over the place.
Are those yours? Says Oberon.
They are.
He passes the tray of food that Uker was throwing at him to you.
This is Bran, and this is Skellilan. Named after 2 famous dogs from Nelvin.
Okay.
Seemed fitting. Obrick? That's not a name.
No, honest, I feel fine. We will achieve much greater things.
Okay. Like, this starts spelling bomb. Run, but there's no aura.
Adam, you know we're gonna do falcon hunts and like hound hunts now, right? That's gonna be a thing we do.
That could be a thing. Especially when it's like, with the hound hunts, Uker will be much better at the hound hunts. Go get him, boy. It's a lot easier.
Come on, boy!
Come on, bird, do it.
Why are you so good at this?
Okay, so you caught that Oberon doesn't seem to get annoyed when even pushed beyond what's
What is socially reasonable?
socially reasonable.
Yeah, well, to his Ilden, that's like, oh, that's awesome. He doesn't lose his temper.
He's supposed to get mad. He's the war wizard.
No, it's cool. He doesn't get mad. Losing your tempers, well, guys, work.
It's not the sort of reputation I wish to have.
Do you have a fireball prepared right now?
I don't know fireball. You know that.
Oh, he's never cast one.
Sorry. Do you have your lightning bolt
Well,
prepared?
yeah, he's got those.
No,
Why don't you have it prepared?
there is no need. We are in the safety of Dvergholme.
Do you have a magic missile prepared right now?
Yes, but there's a reason for that. Given that Lodrum did have shadows at his beck and call, I thought it prudent to prepare a spell that could affect undead.
Say he's ready for what could happen. Even be, he's fine.